Welcome to the pre-show. Just for Temer in chat, and Rumble Roar, and Coffee Traveler.
Oh, he's like, yes!
True. He could join us if he really wanted. Too bad well, I think he's at work. Or at least doing his job? I'm not sure what Eric does on Friday nights.
Looks busy.
Whatever they're doing.
Does what I do.
He stalks you, Millman.
Oh,
He
I
wants
wish.
you. Never go to the West Coast. He'll be waiting.
I was trying to
There
organize,
he
like, stops in the West Coast so I can go see Greg and everybody. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yep.
Stay away from that coast. I just, like, nah, fuck it, it's too much work.
True.
That's why you just get everyone on the West Coast
Oh,
to meet
shit.
up in Vegas, right?
I don't want to go to
Seriously.
Vegas either.
What? You don't want to go to Vegas?
No. Too
Why
many
not?
people and flashing lights. No, thank you.
But
Yeah,
all
but-
you can eat buffets of questionable
Oh,
integrity.
God, Chad, you're so loud.
I've noticed
Oh
that,
shit,
like, that's
Temer.
a thing in America that people get excited for, and I'm like,
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Corn's in the
nah.
chat.
But don't you want to know how much you can eat?
I know how much I can eat, and it's a lot.
But do you? That's the question.
Yes.
Today, do you know how much you can eat?
Yes.
Oh, well, good for you. I don't. And that's the dream. For $29.95, you can find out too how many.
God, that's
biscuits-
expensive.
I mean, you're in
Fuck.
Vegas, right? So there's like gonna be crab and steak and shit on there. Probably a chocolate fountain or two.
If you go to a buffet and it's not like the most high class buffet you've ever been to, and they have some kind of seafood, you're going to die. It's going to kill you. You won't survive.
Oh man, I've been only to one buffet, and it was called Golden Corral, and
Yo.
there's a reason why I've never been to another buffet again. That shit
You're
was a
first.
zoo.
Yeah, that's
All
about-
we were missing was a trough.
You know, the best thing about Golden Corral is the old people who go there at like 5 in the morning, get angry till it opens, get in there, and then they stay there until like 6 in the afternoon. Or 6 in the evening, and they just eat all day while reading newspapers. And you're like, "Why are you here still,
You're
Grandpa? Where
just
have you been all day?"
consuming. Holy
That
sh-
sounds
that
like
sounds
a pretty
awful.
awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome way to retire. You know, just like live now. In
I don't
buffet.
think so. I don't think that
Just
is what we
gorging
should
himself.
strive. Like,
Eating until you die.
literal
It's like
Golden
exactly.
Corral.
Um,
Alex is almost here, and then we will shift, we will mute, and we will start. Oh man, I hope we're ready to
Tim,
Unga
are you-
Bunga.
Are you excited for our mist thing?
Oh hell yeah, man! I mean, come on, this is gonna be awesome. I just want to know how it'll come down to. You know, how will Horo try to murk me? How will he try to like? I have no idea, so I'm just kind of.
Charlie will
Waiting on
protect
that.
you, Temer. You're one of my boys. He's obligated.
Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
we'll be
after
good,
he
we'll be
kills
good.
me, after he kills me, he's going after you, creature. Then
Temer-
Thatch probably.
I'm
you know?
never gonna
So-
play with Horo again.
He's not so bad except for the whole obsession with nets.
The net
Net.
meme, it got me good,
That's
but
good. That's good. I love the net meme.
uh,
But the thing is, both John and
yeah,
and
Shadow.
Shadow, yes, exactly. Both love their characters. The original characters.
I
they're pretty damn
actually
strong.
don't like
They're pretty damn
Creature.
strong.
I would get rid of him if Greg let me like keep my magical items. That's all I really want.
Yeah.
I am not attached to Creature, but I don't want to give anyone the satisfaction of killing me. How fucking dare I am the villain arc, okay? Since Greg let me play his stupid first game, okay? And everyone halves their eyes and aim on me, and I refuse to give anyone
we need-
that.
You and Creature Brickbringer need to roll in a party so I can give you that fucking blue dragon shield that protects you from like AoE attack.
Hell
I
yeah.
need to give you all these hearts and livers I've been collecting.
Oh shit. I've now begun my cult. Alex, where the Oh, he came as soon as I said his name! Alright, we're muting.
Perfect timing.
Oh, what a fucking
knew.
baller. Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Void, also known as... Oh, fuck. Weave of Fate Generations... Age of Myths, Session 4? Generation 2? I think I got it?
That sounds about right.
Generation 2, yes.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. I swear I wasn't looking at my own stream title. Boom. Let's go to the nightmare that is the Black Void, rather than the White Void, and drag us to our characters as we go around the table and ask how everyone's doing. Millman, how have you been this week?
I had to go into the office for a whole week.
Ew.
And
Gross.
yeah, it literally, that face right there, that sums up me having to go to the office every day.
Jeez.
And yeah, I've just been like, I want to go home. Just let me do this from home. I don't need to be in the office to do this.
Trick's icon face, that's the one.
It's the perfect suffering face.
Ah, true.
I
Speaking
just
of,
want out.
I'm sorry you had to... I'm glad to be here at the end or beginning of your weekend.
We'll say late start to my weekend.
Alright, well, I'll take it. Patrick, how have you
But
been?
I'm excited for this.
I heard you had
Pretty
a
good.
rough time last night?
Rough time. No one survived. We're all living through it. Nothing like 3 more encounters in the next difficult area. But it is what it is. I can leave them all to die.
Jesus Christ.
That's how you level up in the mists.
Yeah, it
Truly.
is. Truly. Corin, I know you're listening. You should kill your party. You can do it. But Alex, who is not a team-killing fuckwit like the rest of us, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a pretty breezy week. Been working from home all week, so it's a good start to the weekend.
I'm a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. As a man who was trapped in a basement of a 7-story structure for most of the day. Oh, Charlie, I heard you had a run-in with a Walgreens employee or something?
No. I work at a Walgreens.
Oh, you're
And
the
today, we had a guy come in to get tested for COVID, and he didn't have his mask on, and he was coughing on everything. And it was like, thanks, guy. You're trying to kill old people. I appreciate it, I guess. Fuck off.
We don't take political stances here on this stream, but getting the vaccine is not a political stance, guys. Fucking get tested. For HIV, syphilis, and everything else I'm gonna give you after I fuck your characters this game. Alright, who wants to give us the recap? Who did it last time? I wanna rotate.
I did it. It was short and sweet.
Then Patrick, the one who died and the most invested in last
Nice.
session. Why don't you give us the new recap?
This new generation of warriors from the Longtooth tribe set out in search of knowledge, weapons, the means to defeat Swift Kill. So we head out south into the forest to a tribe that supposedly can attack from a distance. And we found some boars, and some bears, and a dinosaur.
True.
And one of us died and bled out on the groor like a little bitch.
Damn, who was that?
Yeah, who rolls in that ones for death saving?
Just out of curiosity, who was that again?
Oh, I don't know his name. He's dead in the ground.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, that's pretty good. Does anyone want to add anything to that wonderful little recap?
We got to see
No,
how the
that was
Stegosaurus fucking destroy shit.
Yeah. Didn't you get to meet a cool Triceratops?
I know, right?
We fucking scared the shit out of it.
And you didn't do anything with it? You just fucking strobe lit it? The fucking...
I was in the process!
He was in the middle of going to bed. It's like, oh man, what a wonderful day. And then just the brightest light at night just right in its face. It's just like, holy shit, run!
Oh my god.
They're back with the trucks. It's the fucking asshole with the park.
Supposed to be nighttime. Alright.
Normally I'd kill people like you.
Nutty. Alright, I have all my encounter tables up. All I need is dice. And in my new massive trough-sized dice tray where I keep all my dice, I shall get some D10s. Let's use you two. You've been lucky recently. I need some D20s. Let's grab a couple. Nope! Alright, well that one's gone.
Not so lucky anymore now, is
I need a D8 for wind direction. I need a couple of D6s just in case I need to cast Fireball. And a D4. Boom, we're good.
We do need to know the wind direction for whenever we light this spider forest on fire.
Yeah, let's talk real quick. More along the lines of, like, what are your plans now that you're down a member? It's just the three of you, currently. Now, why don't we reintroduce our characters? We have Wavy Brain, we have, fucking Bala and Among Us?
Mungus? Mungus? Good old Munga. Munga's such a great person.
Yeah. Oh shit, Alex just got up. I didn't even realize. I was too busy grabbing that. Oh, no, wait, he's right there. He faded
just blends in. Look. He's casting a minor illusion on himself.
I think his headset's having a little bit of trouble. He said he was messing with it earlier. But...
Alright, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Right,
we can.
I think we're good.
Okay. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. Just because... Okay. Hopefully that'll
Nothing
come
but
to...
issues today.
I'm sorry. Ugh. Can you just say...
So is
just...
our game plan to just burn everything to the ground?
Alex, can you
and
just
then
describe
walk
your
across
character
that?
for me real quick while I fuck with your audio just a little bit?
Sure. Bala is about 6'2" and just dumb as bricks. If she can't punch something in the face, then she's doing something wrong. Except for that one time she got mauled by a bear, which was really, really bad. Yeah.
Damn. Charlie, what does Mungo look like? What's he been up to? What is he?
Munga, you know
What are you?
dreads that have been dreads for too long and not washed, and they're like unraveling and they've turned a different color,
Of
and
course.
they're real grungy. That's Munga. Munga is this grungy dude with these shitty dreadlocks that are like going down past his waist.
Damn.
Gross.
And he's just having a great time. He's probably has like mud all over the place, and he's just having. He was digging in the dirt, so he's like completely coated in like mud and dirt and shit.
You've been
It's
living in a
raining
hole
nonstop.
for 7 days. I forgot.
Yeah. We made ourselves like a little shitty bunker to hide from the dinosaurs that are too stupid to look into it.
Yeah. What about you, Wavy Brain?
Mr. Wavy Brain is probably the most least dread-covered individual there is. He has an obsession with cutting his hair, so he's probably got like next to no hair. And obviously, being one of the shaman, he's just covered in cuts and shit. like trying to do the scarring thing, but obviously they don't have that technology, so it's just literally a bunch of random cuts all over his body.
Damn.
But he's probably like perched on like a little muddy lip inside our little trench, and he's just popping up and popping down, making notes, doing weird fucking rambling and shit, just trying to, you know, keep it together, because why not?
Hold on. Why not indeed?
When you've got more brain waves than the rest of the group put together after one of us dies, got to keep it together.
You do. And this week has been relatively miserable. The water has been piling up in your trench, making it, like, weird and muddy. And the rain just keeps on going, it seems. It's not, like, storming, but it's kind of like a monsoon, just leveled, even spread of rain, which has been more or less diminishing your rations. I'm just going to roll a percentile dice to see how many pounds / percentage of your meat you have lost. You've lost 78% of your meat. How much meat do you have left? And we're just going to cut that by 3/4.
We had a fuck ton.
Charlie?
Yeah, we had a lot.
I told you the number you had. I know what this is.
Yeah, I know. I wrote down 72. I'm
Okay,
doing
cool.
math right now.
You lose 56 pounds of meat just from rain.
There we go.
So go ahead and subtract that.
My hands can only hold so much meat.
It's true. You have 16 pounds of food left. Between the three of you, that's like, what, 4 or 5 days?
Looking pretty good.
2.5 days.
Oh.
You know what? It's just long enough for us to
You're
lose
right.
another member to Boars.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember that you are looking for the Longtooth tribe, and you know they're in this direction somewhere between two mountains. You're probably on one of them. Southeast of your position.
You mean the Skin Piercers tribe?
The Skin Piercers, indeed. The Bone Piercers, something tribe. The Unga Bunga boys. What do you wish to do, Bala, Munga, and Zeb?
We should move on. There is nothing for us here.
Yes.
We travel east
Agreed.
across the
Just
mountain.
not to Giant Spider Town. That way. That way bad.
We go this way, east.
Okay.
Has it been a long... Like, did we finish the long rest?
You have, yes.
Oh, I feel great. This is amazing.
You have all of your
Do all
spell
the
slots
things.
back. You have all your rages
Yes!
back. Stuff like that.
Yeah, long rests are great. I get all of my... Wait a minute. I'm a fighter. I never lose my stuff.
True.
It always comes back.
Alright, John is just populating his GM layer in case you land on a tile and I have to roll some stuff. Alright, we want to head east. We are in difficult terrain, and I think that's it. We're just in difficult terrain, so that's half our movement speed. Let us roll some random encounters. Anything that you pass through on the first tile, 50% chance of being forest or mountain. That is mountain. 54. Oh, ooh, uh-oh. Oh no. What do you run into? 1d6. Oh, that fucking giant eagle's still screeching. And it's just ranging right now.
Oh my god, there's plenty of boars.
True. It's just looking for something to snack on. And then that second tile where you will be staying for most of your day. Just fucking hanging out. Is a 50%. That is a forest. Find some, like, inedible bugs that are just like hanging out. What else do you find?
When we crush them,
A
do they
badger
make
that's
any-
also eating those bugs.
Can I
I'm
crush
sorry.
some of those bugs to see if they make like an ink or anything?
More badgers, just regular badgers.
Oh, thank God they're not giant badgers.
Oh no, that's 3 badger rolls in one time. Guys, we're about to Digivolution. Alright. And what is eating all these badgers here in this forest tile?
Us, hopefully soon.
And hunt badger
1,
bliss.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can someone roll me a 1d13 real quick? And then I will get to your questions, Zeb. I know you want to invent paints, which will one day invent writing.
Oh, I thought you said Zed. I was like, I'm not Zed.
You're Zeb. And a swarm of bats, apparently. Wait, no. Yes. Swarms of bats. We have 3 separate badger rolls eating a bunch of bugs, which bats are also eating. This tile is the most peaceful, mellow shit in the world. Hundreds of badgers, grubs galore, and bats flying in the afternoon. Zeb, you wish to investigate all these fucking bugs, or do you wish to investigate all these fucking badgers?
One, then the other.
Yeah.
'Cause they're in the same location.
You know, badgers are a little bit more evasive than these aren't like the nice looking English badgers, which like looks like they'll invite you for a cup of tea in their little hobbit hole. These are like American style badgers that will go ahead and attack brown bears to mark their territory. They're territorial, not overly aggressive, but you know, they'll fuck your day. Let's see how
Saying it's
useful
time for me
these
to go
grubs are.
clubbing.
True. These bugs... What's a 9 on a bug chart? I don't actually have a bug chart, but I don't think it's gonna be, like, a good bug. Why don't we just go with ants? Ants are, like, the fucking most annoying pests ever. You find a bunch of fucking crazy-looking, like, 6-legged, multi-bodied part anthropods fighting badgers for their domain, apparently.
Are they stingy ants, or are they spray ants, or are they bitey ants?
They're stingy, bitey, and spraying ants. They're in a sort.
Sick.
Yeah, they're all pretty cool.
Stick your hand in there; it'll be a great time.
Well, I need to study them, and then I can find out how to get them to shoot their acids into containment vessels, and then I can have acid spray.
On a more, or I guess we'll keep with the meta note, who is going to be setting up camp this evening?
Oh, this is my specialty. I love failing this roll.
Alright, let's see
I
that
will
survival
support you.
check.
Let's not put beds on ant nests.
Oh, it's a good thing you said I will support you. Otherwise, you guys would be sleeping in ant piles. Your favorite bedding. Instead, Charlie, your manga guy, along with Zeb... No, wait. Your manga guy's like, look at all these ants. It's a beautiful resting spot. And Zeb just comes over and slaps you in the face and points to this nice mossy rock, I suppose.
Pocket sand. Moss.
You just blind him with pocket sand. You guys will have a... Well, let's see how lovely your night is. I mean, there's not much that can truly hurt you in this tile, right?
Maybe they're blood-sucking bats? This is where we invent vampires?
Yeah, let's go
You're
look at
trying
that
so hard
swarm
to
of...
murder us.
Let's go look at that swarm of bats real quick. Just... I did roll them again, but... Let us find out. I believe they are under my swarms tab. No, not you. Swarms. There we go. Swarm of bats. No, they're just like regular munchy ants. These aren't vampire bats. They aren't the cool bats. They're just regular bats, unfortunately. They will screech and scream. You will hear their echolocation, their strangeness. You guys are from a mountain region, so you know what bats are and what they do for the most part. And they mostly ignore people because people don't really view them as a viable meat source, nor like a good anything really. They're basically flying vermin, so. But they also don't really eat what you guys eat. I don't know. What are your view on these insect eaters?
Kind of want to kill some badgers because we're running dangerously low on food.
How big is a badger? Are we talking medium-sized creature or are they small?
They're small-sized.
I have to kill so many. You know what? It's okay. We needed more pouches anyways.
True.
You just want to go hunt badgers on the following day?
Yeah, we can probably like kill some badgers if we find them.
Okay. Well, if you're going to seek them out, you'll definitely find them. There are so many in this fucking forest tile, apparently. So, I guess the next day comes, and you guys go out seeking for badgers. I'm just going to go look up the badger stat block, because they're territorial and all, but they are no match for a level 2 barbarian with a actual spear. So,
I think they have multi-attack, actually.
They do, but they have like +1 or +2 to hit. Like a giant badger, you can fuck with, or maybe it can fuck you up a little bit. But a regular badger, nah, they're like a critter.
It's one onga, and the second badger is a bonga, and then you just onga bonga your way through the crowd.
True. A regular badger has 3 hit points, and has a +2 to hit and 1d1 damage.
How fast are they? Like when we got there, how fast did they scurry away?
They scurried not too quickly, but what's really interesting about them is that they can dig, and dig under the ground. They aren't the fastest diggers, but the fact that they have a dig speed can more or less immediately put them out of harm's way from you guys. You only have like 1 true chance of getting them, and they'll have cover. But if you can reliably hit a AC 12 and get within 30 feet of one, you can more or less keep hunting them down. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 tests for all of you as you go out the day. No. How about we do survival, and then based on that survival roll, we're going to give you a stealth check, and then we're going to give you an attack roll. And every time you hit, I'm just going to give you the kill, rather than roll damage. Because I don't want to roll 1d4 a bunch of times. That seems a little time wasting, and I do want Patrick to join us at one point during the session. All right.
No, it's
We'll
fine.
only kill a couple badgers.
So, this
What?
next day, you spend hunting badgers. Why don't we start with Bala? Hala Bala Gadala.
We're all sitting on the rock watching her. She's like, "I'll show you how to."
Alright.
Nope.
That's not gonna work. Give us another one. 3 times, or do we want to round robin this? Munga, do you want to show how it's done?
Yeah. We round robin in this
Alright.
tribe.
Oh my god, Munga.
Damn.
You're gonna find so many fucking badgers. You're gonna find a total of 9 badgers for your team.
Excellent.
Okay. Millman, are you on your own? Or do you want to just try to shit stomp as many of these badgers as you can?
I wanted to wrinkle brain it. I want to like pick a spot where the ants aren't going, but where the badgers have been like coming up to eat their ants, right?
Ooh.
And I'm gonna wait and not move, right? I'm gonna do like the wrinkle brain thing and wait for them to come up to eat the ants, and then I want to thunderclap them, so I can get a whole AOE of them at one go.
Okay, I need like an intelligence-based survival check then.
Okay, so it'll be this roll plus 2.
All right, for
So I got
12,
13.
and
Oh,
then
12.
yeah, okay, and
Yeah,
then I
alright.
need you to make your best stealth check possible.
Alright, wish me luck, boys. I got jack of all trades, but I'm gonna need help. Alright.
Oh my god,
You don't need
two
help.
19s.
You're a god.
You. Let's see how lucky you are.
It's like hiding in a tree.
Badgers dive upon your position. You go to
They call
where
me
a
Batman,
ant nest is that isn't currently being like hunted at by other badgers, and you will set up your trap. We'll just keep round robbing this. Miss Bala, are you gonna go help your boy? Munga. Fuck these names. They're getting to me. Are you going to help Munga, or are you going to keep searching for your own little pack of badgers?
Definitely going to keep searching our own.
Alright, do your survival. Alright, you'll find a total of 2 badgers on your own.
Cool.
Yeah. Charlie, I need you to give me a stealth check to sneak up on the first one, and just don't fuck it up.
Are you ready for the nat one?
Do you want a DC before I tell you it?
Yeah.
Their passive perception is 11. So, beat an 11. You beat an
I know how to do
11. You sneak up on the first one, and we're just gonna resolve your first kill. Can you hit a badger with AC 10 with a club? You're going
It's
clubbing?
gonna be difficult. Oh, I'm going clubbing.
Okay. You fucking... You have a
Just a
bone
little
club? Holy shit. You go ahead with your femur in your hand and just clobber one in the back of the head. Bonking them. Okay. That will knock one out. Just roll damage. I know you have 16 strength, but... Which is their average health. Okay.
Oh my god.
You knock one out cold, you crack it against the skull, and it just dies. The other one sees this and will burrow into the ground. So you got one, but there were like 7 remaining? So I'm sure... I'm just gonna roll a bunch of d20s. Oh, I keep dropping them! They keep rolling off the table, I'm down to 1. Yeah, only like 1 will remain, and they're like 60 feet away from you. We'll get back to that later, though. Zed. Zeb? Zed? What's your name? Zeb? Zep? Zek?
Beh.
Alright, I just kept turning
Go
that B around. You will find... I think I said 4 badgers will come up and start nibbling on these late in the day. I don't know how spread out or close together they would be. John is actually going to Google foraging badgers. We're learning. This is a learning stream. Can you eat badgers?
Yes, you can.
Okay, badgers are fully edible. I don't care about that, though.
It's one of the few animals I don't actually know anything about, because we don't have them, and they've never piqued my interest to learn about them.
True. They are pack animals, apparently. They're usually solitary, but they work together to hunt. Like mice and shit.
Are you guys?
They're like coyotes, this article tells me, from the Fish and Wildlife Service of America. Neat. So I guess, yeah, you will find a bunch of bug-eating badgers, and I guess you need to thunderclap them. So, why don't you throw that cantrip in chat real quick? And this one I will roll con saves for.
Kill them.
Alright, we are going to roll 4d4 real quick, and there's plus ones to all of these. Alright, so you can potentially kill 2 if we fail some saves here. We're just going to go down the line here. They have plus 1 to con. Is your DC really 11?
Because I'm not a charisma character.
Yeah, but I switched it on your character sheet to be intelligence.
Because I have +3.
Yeah. That should be like DC 13. Hang on.
Alright.
Oh. It somehow got reset to intelligence.
Because I
Or
leveled
to-
up, probably.
Oh, yeah, true. Here, let's do that again real quick. Okay, it's DC 13 then. So I need 12 ups for these. We're just going to go down the line. That is 2 failures on the ones you needed to fail. You get 2 immediate kills. You scatter all of the ants just out. Everyone in this little area just hears the distant sound of as Zeb undoubtedly unleashes magical hell on unsuspecting wildlife.
My job here is done.
You net yourself 2 badgers. Alex, we go back to you.
Alright. Stealth check or survival?
Yeah, stealth check. I believe you found 2 badgers yourself?
Yep.
Oh my god, you sneak up on one. How do you want to attack them? At range with a javelin or in melee?
Yeah, range with a javelin.
Attack roll.
11.
That'll do it.
I'm not-
That'll kill.
I'm not.
You got one, the other one will scramble. Like, what the fuck? And then it will immediately break morale, not even trying to figure out what's going on. Head towards, like, a tree area, just, like, bounds once, and then just starts fucking digging. Escaping you. So, how many badgers did we all grab today?
4.
4.
4 badgers. Easy peasy.
Mushrooms.
You all go back to your camp, which you crit on, which is the best kind of camp ever. Outside of rain, outside of the winds and shelter, where you can build a fire, even during a downpour. You guys head back. And now we have to see how much meat do badgers have.
Not a lot.
Not a lot indeed. 4 to 16 pounds. No, 14 to 16. That's an adult badger, though. So we're just gonna roll some dice.
Do we kill the younglings?
These are all decently sized badgers. One is a full 16 pounder. The other ones are 14 and 15 and then 14 again. These are good. You probably won't eat all of the badger, but you can cook it, and I suppose we can start skinning as our nightly activity comes around in this peaceful little forest tile. John's gonna roll to see if there's any shelters or... Okay, no. This is... Environmentally, this is a shit tile. But... it's peaceful. There's no dinosaurs, at least. Do we
Not
wish
yet.
to skin? What are we doing?
In.
Okay.
Please.
We have
for the love of
Bala
God.
as our leather worker, right?
Yes.
Okay, these are small animals. We're just gonna get them all done throughout the night. So I think they're DC... let's do yours first, because you killed it with piercing. So that's gonna be DC 15. And then the others will be 10.
15.
You do it. And now it's the ones that were killed with non-piercing damage.
Can I use wisdom now for that after I've done the first one?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
Crushed it.
One more. Nice.
Fuck
Damn.
yeah.
You get a total of 4 small pelts. Bala is a champion. Maybe even a god of skinning now. Holy shit. Okay. And now with my 2 bone carvers, who's doing the bone carving? Well,
I think I'm going to be helping Zeb Wavy Brain.
one of you has to prepare the meat. And I think
Oh, okay.
Do you
Then
want
I
to
will
cook,
prepare meat.
or do you
I
want
can
me-
prepare meat. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
So we have Bala just skinning them. Once she's done with the corpse, you take it, you start heating it up. You are the fire tender. It makes more sense for you to also be the chef. So, Millman. You have small bones to work with. These are all going to be intelligence checks because you're an intelligence-based guy. So, let me check tools. I think it's now the reverse where you have like 1 DC 10 and the rest will be DC 15.
Intelligence roll. See, I wrinkle-brained and made it query what attribute I wanted to use.
True. Let's do the DC 10 first because we know that's how that works.
Alrighty.
That's a pass.
Okay.
1 second. I want to make sure it's DC 15 before I fuck your day.
What do we get from badgers? It might not even be worth it to get
It's
the rest
all-
of
Small
it's-
hides.
They're small hides and then an assortment of bones, which is randomized.
Oh, okay, it's always random. Right.
Yeah, they're always random. Because you damage bones and parts of it will always, like... you have to kill the animal, right?
Yeah. I mean, it makes more sense that way.
You can always
Okay.
mock them to death. And no bones are broken, just minds.
True. This would get you all the bones. Okay. It is... It doesn't need a DC, but the higher you roll, the more bones you get.
Okay.
So, roll good.
Alright, intelligence still?
Still intelligence. 4 times, please. Nice. You get nothing.
That's
You
better.
get a lot. One more.
And then last one.
Very nice. Alright. These are small animals. They do not have horns. They're not big enough to have rounds. They have teeth and also ribs, so sharp's on the table. They definitely have small. So small, sharp, and I think there could be like 1 flat in there too. So let us roll some dice. Some D3s, it looks like. We have 4 corpses.
These are all things that we need.
Yeah. Alright. Or, really, I could get one of you guys to roll it. Can someone roll me 5D3 real quick?
I'll do it. I need something to do.
Please
Oh
do.
yeah, get it.
Hell yeah. Alright, we have 1 flat, 2 sharp, and 2 small sets of bones. So please add that to your sheet, Zeb Wavy Brain.
Alrighty. What was it again?
1 flat,
Yep.
2 sharp, and 2 small.
Okay, 2 sharp, 2 small.
Question marks. Oh no.
To make another spear.
I was gonna say, do we want me to make another thing for you to break straight away in combat?
Yes.
You make his thing, and I'll try to make your dagger.
Do you guys want to travel first and do that, or are you guys just going to hang out on this tile for another day?
Oh,
No, we
we can
should keep
travel first.
Okay. Because you can make that during the night. We're kind of like separating crafting from like daytime and nighttime activities. So, where do we want to travel? It's still raining, but will it stop today? The rain does begin to soften up quite a bit on this night. You're
I think
still
we just
fine on
keep traveling
rainwater? Yeah. Okay, you're heading straight east?
Yep.
Cool. The morning comes.
Can we see smoke? Is our fire tender able to see smoke, which will give us a direction to go?
Yeah, give us a perception check, Mr. Fire Tender. You know the signs. Chances are they have fire tenders too. Ooh, that's a pretty good roll.
Mm-hmm.
You do see smoke. I'm gonna move you back a tile. You see smoke. This direction.
Okay. Then we should probably start moving southeast instead.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I'll head to that one.
Wavy
You
day
start
saves us a
heading
day.
Southeast.
Mhm.
One. Do. We will roll the first encounter. I love my D6s, but man, do they get annoying sometimes. I need to streamline this process.
More badgers?
Probably not. No.
Did we ever
Alright.
get a consensus of how much meat we got from the badgers?
14, 14, 15, 16. Just put 4 badgers. Just on. It's a lot of badger meat. Yeah. You probably like had to find sticks and like stab through their like leg ligaments, and then like one of you is just carrying that on your back. The now like full blown badger carcass just being held together. All right, we have. Where's my D4? Ooh, wow, you're a prophet, Munga. Do you know why you're a prophet?
More badgers.
No. A cave bear. You will come across a cave bear. On the first tile, by the way. You're not even done. They are a predator animal. What are they doing, though?
Swear to God, if you say fucking, I'm just gonna lose.
We're gonna go kill it. Don't worry. If it's fucking, it's dead.
It's always fucking season.
It is not fucking, but it is looking to fuck.
Oh no.
Don't be scared.
Yes.
I leveled up in a good way.
You are hearing bear noises, growls, calls, all sorts of stuff going down this mountain. It is loud. It is rambunctious. You've heard these sounds before. You're an experienced hunter. Well, no, you're a warrior. You're not necessarily a hunter. Is anyone a hunter?
No.
Ball is not a
I'm a
hunter?
fire tender.
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm a scavenger.
Oh, shit. Then none of you know this call, but you hear a very loud, deep calling beast somewhere in the ridgeline to your left. It could be 50 feet away, it could be 150 feet away, but it's loud, it's echoing, and you don't see it immediately. What do you guys do?
We want to fight bear. I
Do
believe.
you wanna go kill it?
Roar!
Dude, we can always come back after we find another person.
We must be cautious. We are one man down already who cannot afford to lose another.
True. That being said, though, what if you gift this tribe with a fucking cave bear? To let them know you mean fucking business, right?
Good
You got
point.
like a bunch of shitty ass badgers on your back? Like, no one's gonna treat you seriously then. Like, oh, look at these fucks. These fucking idiots
Well-
hunting badgers.
When our
It feels
ancestors
like-
killed their cave bear, the cave was full of bones, right?
Yeah.
Like shit
True.
tons. So we could take that, and Zeb Wavy Brain is super good at making, would be really good at making like bone jewelry. So we could bring like a fucking shit ton of bone jewelry.
It feels like we're being baited, but I'm here for it. It's working, so.
Don't worry, Patrick, you're not gonna be alone in death today. Zeb, do
It
you
works
wish to
out
go
either
fight a
way.
bear?
Oh hell yeah! Like I said, I feel very confident in this. So I've
Okay.
learned things from our dead compatriot that I want to try out.
So it's important. Who has the extra bandolier? I don't have it on my sheet.
I have
Is it on
one.
you?
I don't have the other.
If it was on Kraut's carcass, I don't think anyone got it.
I thought.
I think we said we
Everything
took
was
it.
on Kraut.
Yeah, we did say we took it.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
Anybody put it on.
They did.
You just left his body. That's what I'm remembering.
Yeah, we
now.
stripped him naked.
he was
we're like,
covered in,
we'll
like,
come back
horns and
for
shit.
him.
Okay.
The food is more important than our comrade.
Okay.
We can't eat him.
If it
I mean, we
wasn't on
could,
anyone's
Weasel said
character sheet,
no.
though, it might have gotten lost. So be wary of that.
It's just it's kind of important in case in case Alex wants to like throw javelins to start it.
Nah, I'm good.
He doesn't have javelins. He just has
I don't.
the will to fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I
Cave
don't know what
Bear.
it is anyway. So.
Good old Cave Bears coming at you with another hit single. Random encounters. No, we have their behavior. We need to see what is going to happen. You guys want to sneak up on it, I assume.
Yeah.
So, stealthy boys, why don't you give me some stealth
You don't
checks?
sound very enthused about this.
I don't sound confident.
Oh,
Zeb
That's okay.
rolling a 13. Oh
Definitely
no.
not anymore.
Oh no.
maybe it's busy sniffing its own ass or something and doesn't know.
Acid
Trying real hard to
perception.
find a man.
13. You all do not meet the DC required to sneak up upon it.
13.
It's not meet
It
or
still
beat
notices
passive perception. Passive perception is, you have to overcome
just
passive
defend it.
perception. Alrighty. This cave bear will hear you all coming. And it is not in the, it's not in a docile mood, we will say. So, I need perception checks to see how fucked you guys are about to be as I move us to a battle map.
boy. Oh!
Oh,
fuck.
no.
You lagged
What's
out
happening?
roll 20. This is bullshit.
Uh-oh. Stinky. I need someone to come in clutch. I need Bala to come in clutch.
No, I rolled a
They
9.
made their perceptions.
Ah, you
I
rolled
rolled
a
first.
9.
A 9, a 7, and a 6.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to... well, let's see
I
if
was
this
waiting for
is...
him the TPK screen, and he's just got the screen.
Oh,
where
no!
it's like body.
Alright, I've just dropped all 3 of my fucking d20s. And they all landed like, right
Yes,
next to
lucky
each
die
other.
on the ground. We win.
No, come here.
How many hit
Okay,
dice
I
is
found-
a cave
I
bear?
recovered
Like
2.
75?
Do what?
How many hit dice is a cave bear? Like 75? Is that about right?
Oh, something like that.
Mm,
Okay, this can make sense. We're gonna go to our waterfall map on the mountains. And John's just going to, drag us on over. Start some music.
Probably unmute the music.
We're just gonna deafen that real quick. And we're just gonna, you know, why don't you guys drag your tokens on the bottom part of this map right here? Because this bear is gonna more or less be in charging distance immediately. Alright. You guys are probably clumped up a little bit with Zeb in the back, undoubtedly. As we bring out the cave bear.
I
Yeah.
positioned myself perfectly well.
This is good. Just fixing the site for the stream. Alright, you guys will not see it coming, but you will hear it coming as it more or less just pops its head out over this ridge. And once you see that, it's time to roll for initiative. So why don't we all go and do that? Oh, we rolled pretty good! Bala! This is important! Bala!
Nope.
Oh, Munga though! And Zeb!
they got
Alright, Dunga Munga, baby, it's your time to shine. Here comes the cave bear.
Oh, fuck. I will stand beside my comrade, and I will throw... How long is the spear throwing range? Am I in
It's
medium
20.
range? Oh.
You got the lowest throwing.
Yeah, where did I
Yeah,
start?
you can
Like,
move
right
like
here?
right here and then back up if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll do that action. It sounds great.
Okay, cool.
And that's just as a one-handed spear, right?
Yes, it would be a D6.
So that was okay.
It's basically just a shitty javelin. Okay, the 17 will hit though, as you yeet it and deal.
7.
Oh man, this guy's got a lot of HP compared to the last one you guys fought.
And then I pull out another spear and scream at this bear.
Okay.
Just
You
cave
run
bear
forward,
noises.
yell, scream, and then back up immediately. Zeb Wavy Brain.
Okay, I'll step behind Bala, and then I will touch her on the back. You are strong, fight strong. And I cast Heroism.
Oh.
The good spell.
A good spell. The spell ends. The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to, I think, 3 for you. If you're into 16, right?
Yep. And then, while I'm saying those words, I'm going to be like, then I smack her on the butt and go get him, Tiger. And then I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, you bardically inspire. Alright, cool. Did you guys know bears have climb speeds? They don't in
Yes.
5e, but they do in John's world because bears are terrifying. Not that it needs it. With 40 movement, it can easily get to there. Stare Bala in the face. Bala, what's going through your mind? And Alex, what's going through yours? Just out of curiosity.
Bala is remembering the last time she got mauled by a bear and how it took her down in one hit. And Alex is thinking of what class he wants to play next.
Do you think this is going to be a crit as the first thing we see?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
It's
that's how I
not!
rolled the other time.
It is! Okay.
The second one was a hit.
For 13 points of piercing damage,
10
unmitigated.
damage.
Alright, it's mitigated a little bit, okay?
And you still have a shield as well, which will recoup at is it the next turn?
Yes.
Oh,
Every-
the
every
temporary
start of his
hit
turn.
points. Yes,
Not
I was
mine.
like, he doesn't have +2 to his AC. Okay,
What the
the
fuck
cave
he
bear
does?
growls. You see, it is ornery, it is angry, and how dare you get into its territory when it's seeking a mate who may or may not be coming to see what it's doing. Bala, it's your turn, though. I'm assuming you're going to rage.
I am, in fact, going to rage. After being slashed by this bear, Bala flies into a rage, pulls out a spear, and attacks recklessly.
Oh.
Is this the bone spear? Oh wait, no, you
No,
didn't.
There is no bone spear anymore.
Mm-hmm. What if I just told you to, like, fuck off? 21 didn't hit.
Yeah. That's 12 damage because I'm raging.
I gotcha. Alright, Dunga Bunga, baby. What you got?
Oh, I'm gonna surround the bear
Oh, nice.
with that. I think I have enough movement to do this.
You do, yes.
This gives me like +1 for flanking.
Yes, you get to its butt and then immediately just get shit on.
Thanks. You know what I think about
16.
that? I'm gonna action surge and hit it a fucking again.
No,
Or
you're not. The
You know what?
stink
I'll hit
as
it
you
once.
stab it in the rear. It just, it overwhelms your senses. You try to do a cool fucking maneuver, but it does nothing. Zeb, it's your turn. Oh,
I'm thinking.
you can't see that. There we go.
I'm gonna scooch down a bit. I don't want to be in melee range, but I may need to be.
True.
I'm not gonna burn more spells, and I'm not thunderclapping my own team. Alright.
Evolution.
Sure.
Very generous.
Yeah.
Fucking character growth.
I'm gonna.
You
I'm
have
gonna
javelins, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna javelin it.
Alright, throw a javelin.
Whatcha?
Wow, that will actually manage to catch it in the neck. For 5.
Yes.
Ow! A very human-like ow is said as the cave bear goes once more, gets up on its hind legs, and just will give this like weird slapping motion to the fighter for a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
I think that would hit, yeah, for 12. And maul the guy who just stabbed it in its fucking glands by biting him in the neck. For 16?
Yep.
For 11, knocking you unconscious, it looks like.
God damn it!
Bala, now you can stab it in the ass!
And I will.
Remember, you still have bardic inspiration as well.
Yes, I
True.
do. And I'm attacking recklessly.
Oh, what the fuck? There we go.
It's a nope.
Okay, 14 will kill it.
Alright.
As you you ram the spear where the sun don't shine, and kill it outright. Dunga, give us your first death saving throw.
Oh, I can definitely nat one this.
All right,
close.
Zeb Wavy Brain.
Will on this.
I'm going to walk over, slap his face with sand and mud, and cure light wounds.
All right, that's really what I wanted to see. If you would wait for the other cave bear to show up. Okay, we are out of combat. You guys did it. You have killed a cave bear. But now, as Munga blinks after being mauled, the blood on his face being reabsorbed into his skin, what's your thought process here?
I think that it's time to use second wind and
All
heal
right.
a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
Thank you.
For 5. Ooh. I'm just checking something
you see,
real
that
quick.
wasn't so bad.
I'm just checking something real quick. No big deal. Don't worry about me.
Convincing yourself that giant claw wound against your chest did not pierce your lung.
Sure.
Man, this is a difficult cave bear to kill. It almost killed me. Weird.
Yeah, it was a pretty difficult fight, wasn't it? Fuck, this thing doesn't have the greatest perception, does it?
Probably
I'm just, you know, I'm rolling dice to see what else could be in this tile. And maybe a Quetzalcoatlus is about to show up out of the sky and rip you guys apart. But
Oh, we can kill that. Yeah.
that can be a later thing. Okay, you guys are out of combat. I will drop the combat music and give you guys the... Oh, that's way too fucking loud. Let's go to the Unga Bunga music, actually.
Bunga. Bunga.
This was just your first movement tile, by the way. We're not even done moving. As we...
I think we have to find this thing's cave, right?
Yes.
It might not have one.
Oh.
John gets
Pretty
rid of the
shitty
turn
cave there.
True. Very true. Bears like to range. Its cave could be like 20 miles away on the mountain somewhere. Or it could be like 5 feet to your left, but... you know, you don't see a cave immediately.
Are we going to skin and prepare this bear? I feel like we should take it easy.
Yeah, I think we need to stock up on food as well. And
I think what in the golden world, you roll well enough to skin it good. Skin it good, yes. And and then you make us some packs. Because with packs we can bring a shit ton of bear meat to this tribe we're going to go visit.
well, it's a flat +0 to my roll, so I'd have to roll pretty well.
Roll
Yeah.
15.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go.
Are we... Wait, before you do that, are we stopping travel for the day? Because this will be like the rest
Yeah.
of the day.
I think we need to. I think
Okay. Cool. Then let's see that roll.
Okay. Do I? How long does Bardic Inspiration last? Is it 10 minutes or an hour?
It's 10
10
minutes.
minutes.
What are the odds
we
I still
stopped,
have it?
So
So you literally are just like, I need to axe, and you pull out. Can you
Well, we
link
have
Bardic
a-
Inspiration?
We have a bone dagger. Would that help us with this at all, or?
No, it's the leather working kit. It already has like a bone knife in it to do
next
it.
10 minutes.
One ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Yeah, you could add it to this.
Alright,
This
so I'm roll it
is
first
an
and I'll roll it.
intelligence check.
That's
That-
just a 6, that's full advantage. So, that's, yeah, just an 8.
You will butcher this hide, unfortunately. You are not used to it.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not a
Bala,
big deal.
you're slightly bloodied. You just watched one of your only surviving companions almost get his head ripped off. Which, for you, the player, might be a little distressing. But... for Bala specifically, maybe not. Either
No,
way... The hide cannot be salvaged to be of a item, but you can definitely, like, make slings to just, like, carry the meat you're gonna carve and cook, undoubtedly.
Cool.
How big was that bet?
Probably... Well, I mean, it was size large plus. Ugh. It was pretty big, yeah. Slightly above average in terms of cave bear size.
Sick.
So, like, I think it's 600 pounds
Sweet.
or something.
Alrighty. Me skin, you me bone, you bone.
Yeah, I love boning, don't you?
Yeah, it was like a 500-pound bear.
Oh,
I'll
we are
meet
set.
you, bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go team us.
Alrighty. Do we want a survival check for our camp first?
Yes, we do.
Or you, buddy?
You helping me out?
Always. I don't want to sleep in an ant's nest.
Okay. No
Smart
ants'
man.
nests will be found this day, unfortunately, for John the DM. But you guys can go ahead and start your short rest. You have bones to work with, and night has come. John just needs to roll a random encounter die. No nocturnal predators show up to investigate what smells so delicious in the hidden campfire. And on this relatively cloudy night, but no longer raining, Mr. Charlie, you can see smoke directly on this area. Within the trees, in the lowlands, between the mountains, there is clear signs of a camp.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let everybody know that there's a like camp nearby. And I think I don't hide our smoke this night,
Mm-hmm.
so that way they know that we're here and we're like coming. So that way we don't just like show up,
Okay. You
surprise the shit out
let-
of them.
You throw the firewood onto the fire. A plume of light will be more noticeable than the smoke in the dark. But you will definitely get all of this started during the day. So they see you if they have eyes, and you see them because you have eyes. And maybe they'll come to meet you tomorrow.
Then we know exactly where we're going and have extra hands.
Sure.
Yeah, if they see it during the... Well, I guess in the morning maybe I'll send them like a smoke signal to be like, food here.
There's no
Uber
such
Eats,
thing.
come and get it!
We're
It's
outside.
not delivery. You have to come pick up.
Where's my fucking tip?
True. Mr. Zeb Wavy Brain, I know desperately that you want to create something with all these bones, don't you?
I kind of do.
I think he needs to harvest first, right?
Oh, I'm
Or do you
gonna
want to harvest the bear?
I'm gonna harvest the bear first. And I
Okay.
can always make stuff later.
True. Why don't we
Alright.
go ahead and do your bone checking roll? Let's see how many bones you get. Oh my
Fucking
god.
crush it.
It's a natural 18.
Holy
Alrighty.
fuck.
God. Having intelligence so
big
good.
wavy brain.
All right, they have lots of sharps. They have claws. They have teeth. They have round or ribs that you can break off and sharpen. They definitely have a good chance of flats, and they have rounds as well, and undoubtedly small. So that is 5 of our 6 options, I believe. No, 4 of our 5 options. So why don't you go ahead and roll me 4d4. Let's see what you got.
4d4, baby.
All right, we got 2 smalls, one flat, and 1 round.
So it's 4.
Thank you for typing those out.
It was
What's
one
that?
flat, or was that 1 round?
1 flat, 1 round. Both, yeah.
Flat, 1 round. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
And now we have a second bear club
Yes.
for when Bala wants to go clubbing as well.
Are we going to convert the round into a bone club?
Yeah, I'm gonna strap it to 1 next time I get a chance, because obviously I spent a lot of time getting those bones out nicely.
Sounds good. The hide is ruined, the bones are good, and Charlie's on the meat. And with that, we're going to take our first break and meet a new character, hopefully soon. Alright, we'll be right back, everybody. Woo! Hello, Dino Boys. We're back. Welcome to Dino Town, featuring you.
Hello. It's a
The
pleasure
night
being back.
goes peacefully. You cook meat. You eat bear and badger. The badger is strangely more tasty. Take that what you will. The bones are collected. The fur is destroyed, but can be bundled up into a mushy pillow of just fat and hair. You're not really cold, since it's never cold, but it is cloudy and windy up here. And morning comes. When morning does come, you notice that the fires down below are gone.
Motherfuckers.
Can I try to use my fire to signal them?
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and link the massive text of Campfire Boy?
I love that. Yeah.
You've copied and pasted it. Yes, you may build your flames where an idiot will be able to tend to them and keep them alight, barring any environmental hazards. Additionally, you can read smoke signals as well as obscure your smoke with any skill checks, masking your party's presence from anything that would investigate your smoke trails. Sounds like you're doing the opposite of that, though. And you are trying... Well, your fire alone will be the signal. This isn't like Comanche level of, like, intricate smoke signals where, like, oh, we're gonna hide a puff and then we're gonna make it billow out, and like, it's nothing like that. It's literally just, oh yeah, people are there.
We put lots of green wood on, so there's
pretty,
lots of smoke.
That's definitely not a forest fire. That's smoke,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm just trying to make it, like, obvious that we're here. To, like, let them know that we're
You
here.
have done that. No need to worry. Campfires are very easy to spot in the dead of night. Okay. Are you planning to just hang out for this day?
Yeah, it's probably going to take us a while to cook the bear meat, right?
Yeah, it always does. There's a lot of meat. You only had one fire just now, but I suppose you'll make more. And start working on camp. Any daytime activities we want to do?
Bone club, bone club, bone club.
Okay. Give me a DC 10 quick bone carver tool.
Bone carving.
Just don't roll one, I think.
Bone club. Nailed it.
You barely managed to make a bone club. Subtract the round. Alex, add a club to your character sheet.
Cool. Is it just the same stats as a regular club?
Same regular club, yeah.
But
I would like to make a knife, a bone dagger.
Out of the sharp?
I think there's a flat.
A flat. Okay.
There is 2 flats.
There are 2 flats. Why don't you go ahead and give me a DC, whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember. DC 10 bone carver.
It's a 10. Yep.
Have you made one before?
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate.
Not very good at it though, apparently.
You carve off a little bit too much, and you're like, fuck.
Fuck, yeah.
It's just, like, it would be a great thing to have in, like, a leatherworker's kit. It kind of functions just like a regular knife now. So rather than having a true dagger meant to stab and murder an animal, you now have, like, a tool knife rather than a dagger. So you can add that to your character sheet. A
Nice.
slightly too big bone dagger. Or knife, not dagger. Okay, and Mr. Mills, you made the club. Mr. Alex, that's who we're forgetting. Anything you want
I
to do?
think I might make some pouches. We've got
Okay.
small hide.
You do have small
Pouches.
hide.
Vala wants to be
so-
the pouch queen.
I think it's
Just have
DC
belt
10.
pouches.
It could be even
It
smaller
is.
than DC 10.
DC 10. It's DC 10.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to make 4 of them. Or attempt to.
You can only make one per day.
I will make 1.
Please do. Doesn't matter the size. You are a god at making pouches, apparently.
The best pouch in the world.
Quite possibly. You just get some leather, you bind it up, and you're like, holy shit. You may now roll again to make a second one, because that took you no time at all. And you rolled a crit, so I want to reward crits.
my god, double crit.
All right, that one.
That's more like it.
All right.
What a roll.
You're like, I need to like work this hide a little bit differently. Something about producing this badger pelt. You're gonna get like a quarter of a way through, and then you guys will be very surprised as a javelin comes hurtling from above you and straight up just lands straight into your campfire. Immediately, you stop what you're doing as you look at this 4-foot-long wooden shaft just embed itself within stone and rock and dirt and the coals of your campfire. You look around. Everyone give me a perception check.
I have 14 for my passive perception, thank you. Hang on, this one. Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
cool. You will... Zeb Wavy Brain will be the first to spot them. Up on the ridgeline, maybe 100 to 200 feet away, you see about 10 figures standing there foreboding. They all are wearing some kind of animal hide, be it armor or headdress itself. Undoubtedly, someone's wearing a cave bear skull as well. As you look up,
I have a vision of this. You see both of them with their spears and like, huh. And then you see Crouch Wrinklebrain like, yoo-hoo!
I'm making a club!
Yeah, yoo-hoo!
As you call out to them, what are the other two members of your team doing?
Barlick just readies her spear. Not doing anything, but readies it to attack if need be.
Okay.
Yeah, Mungo will like motion them to come down to the fire and like present like this big fucking dead bear that we're like trying to cook.
Well then, you will call out to them.
Bunga bunga meat.
You will watch as 4 figures descend after a small time, one of them getting like smacked in the back, and this person you see is much smaller but still rather bulky for their size, but not adorned in like hides or leathers like the others are. The others will remain on the ridgeline above you at this comfortable distance that would take you quite a long time to charge up if that is what you would do. And these 4 will begin to descend. It'll take them a minute or so. They're wary of you, definitely. And as they come closer and closer into view, you will see the 3 leather-headed or leather-bound, hide-wearing, headdress-ornated hunters, as well as someone who is more or less completely nude, barring like a sling around their body that could hold javelins, as well as, you know, just some shitter. Why don't you go ahead and describe your character, Patrick? You're muted.
You need to unmute
You're muted.
first.
Wow, what a great start. This is what I meant.
You see not as tall or imposing of a figure as those around him, but still a well-muscled and possibly also very well-fed young man. Just standing out, like, not as big, as much facial hair as the others. It's like growing, it's like very short. Not a lot of like chest or anything like that, but still like stands like firm with a bit of like, okay, with like expression upon his face.
New people. What is your character's name, Patrick?
My character's name is Calc.
Alright, Calc. The 3 men around you are veteran hunters who have been in this killing of animals for quite some time. You, if we rewind the clock a little bit, have been brought out, not on your very first hunt. You've been on hunts before as a teenager, but now that you're on the cusp of adulthood, more is now expected of you to pull your weight and help the tribe out. As well as one other task that the tribe is talking about officiating soon. You descend the... Well, you first see their campfire, and most of your hunters are like, "Ah, intruders into our territory." Very, like, bluntly. And then followed up, like, they're either dumb enough to do, like, so brazenly show it, or they're ignorant of our presence. We should go speak with them. And, you know, you guys move out in force because you don't know how many there are on the ridgeline. And then you notice that they don't have any night guard, truly. Like, one of them's on watch, so then you just sneak up the mountainside in the early dawn. And then you just take up an advantage position, and your best shot, your chief among you, grabs his ornate bone and wooden contraption that you have learned how to use, but you haven't made your own yet, which is like part of your upcoming quest to adulthood. And then he just lobs this fucking javelin into their morning camp like a fucking baller. Shot caller. And now you are here, having been bullied down to go see how to negotiate with other people. And your big tribe guy... What's your tribe guy's name? It is a guy, too.
Rush.
Rush himself comes down and speaks with these intruders upon the land. This Bala, this bulking older woman. You have Munga, the dreadlocked weird dude, scraggly guy. And then you have Zeb Wavy Brain, who looks like a madman. He shaves his hair? What? Who does that? You see that he's, like, super scratched up to, not, like, scarred by an animal, but, like, he's clearly it's looking like a little raptor got into his, like, bedding at one point and just, like, clawed the ever-loving shit out of him. Which is cute. You three, from the Longtooth tribe, look at these men as they begin to throw down their hoods. And hoods, as we all know, are like one of the most luxurious leather items one can have. It's like a complete waste of resources. Like, you can make a bag, you can make a pouch. Like, these guys are making headwear to keep out of the rain on the move. Fucking what? It has no mechanical benefit. It doesn't help with stealth, but it looks fucking cool. And you see that their faces have been inked. They have managed to get pigments under their skin in weird visages, animalistic tattoos on their faces. The tribe, the tribe's member, you believe to be their chieftain, bulking huge. Each one of these guys must have like 20 strength. They have a strange piercing through their nostril, both nostrils in one big band at the bridge of their nose. A ring of bone. And this one speaks out to you. "I am Chieftain Rush. Who enters our territory?"
Bala steps forward and says, "Me, Bala. I speak for the Big Tooth tribe."
Big Tooth tribe, he says.
Longtooth.
I have not heard of the Big Tooth tribe. Who?
I can never remember.
Neither can I, says John. I may have baited you on accident. Did I gaslight my own?
No, Joblin started calling it the Big Tooth. Remember?
Yeah, it's Big Tooth, right?
Yeah, it's Big Tooth.
Is it Big Tooth or is it Long Tooth?
The translation's vague.
It is Big Tooth tribe. I thought it was Long Tooth tribe.
No, the long tooth is the spear.
Oh, that's where I'm getting mixed up on.
Yeah, it would have made sense to call it the long tooth tribe.
I see. This guy rolls a natural 19 for his history check. He's probably as dumb as a bag of bricks, but a 19's a 19. I got myself, yeah. Rush, the chieftain, introduces himself. "I am Rush, chieftain." Wait, I already said that. We're just circling around now because John's embarrassed, he says. Let us restart this interaction. He throws up his hood, brings it back down after turning around. Does not say his name. Why have you come to our lands?
We come seeking method to kill Swiftkill, the beast that scourges these lands.
What? What kind of scourge? Scourges. What's a scourge?
That's a good question. It's a big word. Swiftkill, large beast that descends from sky, eats tributes,
Like
hunts
Quetzal?
our people. Different.
I think Munga will start like sketching a like real shitty cave chimera.
Yeah, give us a performance check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I was
Let's
gonna
go.
say.
You begin to draw, like, a weird stickman face, and then, like, give it the body of, like, a cat, and, like, wings, or, like, little stick wings, I guess. And, like, the Rush will be like, you are a good artist.
My
Very
ancestor made commemorative blood photo painting of cave bear being slain. First one of tribe. Many ancestors ago.
I see. So, swift kill, big bird, yes? 4 legs?
Looks like a flying lion with tail
Face of
spikes like a scorpion that it launches from very high up when pissed.
You speak of fantasy. It cannot possibly be that bad.
But it is that bad.
Bala
Did
gets
not come
talk.
to you.
Bala kind of grabs a spear and gets right up in his face and says, "You call me liar?"
Oh shit. Give me a either intimidation check or persuasion check.
Okay,
Go.
I am-
Do that intimidation strength check. Give us that.
Oh
Now-
my
Oh
god.
my god.
Fuck yes.
Oh. Rush looks back. He doesn't take a step back, but he like straightens himself out because he was like punching over this thing and is just like saying shit. And now he's like, oh. You like catch him in the eye. And he can't help but believe you now. No. You are no liar. Liar is like weakling. And he looks over towards his drug-abusing child. Who scurries around, no hunt. Cower in cave, not come to us. We, the Skin Piercer tribe. You seek help.
Yes.
He looks back down south towards his valley, which he more or less calls home. And then you two begin to see like what's underneath the like fur and hide, and you see the more or less rocky and bumpy and heavy leather of dinosaur. Things such as the Triceratops that you have seen, things that are sturdier than the raptor's skin. You see what is truly protecting him beneath the guise of fur that most tribesmen, most regular hunters, like, stop at, you know? Like, alright, we're killing animals, it's fine, we don't need to fuck with fucking T-Rexes. These guys are the people who fuck with T-Rexes. We cannot go. Mammoth has been chased by two-legged, fanged mouth creature. We call it Stomp Stomp, because it stomped one of our tribal members to death with its feet.
A good name.
Yes, a strong name.
Unfortunate.
We must kill Stomp Stomp. However, and he looks back to the shitter, the near-naked man with a couple of javelins in his hands. This one must become adult. What have you offer for this one to help you? He is still Skin Piercer. which means he is worth at least 3 Big Tooth tribe members.
What use have we for a boy that has never wet his spear on the blood of a bear? He will slow us down.
He knows our ways. He is of someone's loins here. He has the potential for it. If he would get off the sauce, as it were.
What will you give us for taking him off your hands?
Oh, shit. She just played the reverse card, he says to one of his...
Throws down an Uno reverse.
We have much bear to share.
We need not bear. We eat lizard.
Ah,
We
lizard
have
tastier than
trinkets.
bear.
Have you tried badger? It is very good.
That is vermin. Close to rat.
But it's tasty.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. It's good.
I don't believe you, but I'm not calling you a liar.
Call me a liar again, I dare you.
You just fucking start fighting.
Just
That was
start
fucking
arm
crazy.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
fuck it.
make
You want to arm
trinkets.
wrestle? Oh,
Give
treat.
Well, I'll arm wrestle.
Yeah, I have
Hell
I
yeah.
have made necklaces before, so we bring bone trinkets, and you just
Give
see
me-
you see Craig just like lift up his little skin thing that he's got on his side. He's like, trinkets.
You flash them and show off the trinkets. The other two are like, ooh, trade goods. We enjoy these. And they will inspect your wares. While Bala, you arm wrestle Rush. You find the nearest rock or bear carcass to use as like a stabilizer. Please go ahead and roll athletics check. Do you want to pop a rage to get advantage?
100% I would.
All right, go
Although,
ahead.
It is my
Oh,
last
fuck.
one. It is my last one.
Do you
but I'm
really
gonna
want to
do it.
do it?
Yes,
You're gonna
right.
rage, hell
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna do it. Okay.
Commit to the bit. Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on!
Worth.
That is a natural 16 on my dice. I'm not gonna roll this guy's strength to figure out his modifier. You,
Fuck's sake, with advantage.
he likes your spirit. He doesn't think you're a liar, and no one challenges Rush to an arm wrestling competition without suffering 1d4 bludgeoning damage at the bone, which is halved because you're raging to 2.
I intercept.
No, you can't intercept. You're
I
trying
wanted
to
to
make
bardic
sure these guys
inspiration.
don't snatch your small wares. Yeah, they'll trade you a life for some small wares.
For some small necklaces made out of bird
You-
bone.
Do you want Zeb Wavy Brain to roll for how good his jewelry is? Because I think that was what he was going to make today.
Well,
some-
actually, we
some
made
jewelry
some.
from
You
the
made a
bears.
club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
We
made
have-
some.
oh,
some
yeah.
already.
you already made them, and that DC
we have
would
some
be
trinkets,
their check. And I don't want to go scrolling for it. If you want to redo the roll,
Okay.
we'll just take whatever you fucking get.
All
if
right,
it's
so
above
you
a
want
10.
2?
Yeah.
1.
Okay, we'll just take those 2 rolls.
Okay.
We will trade you this one's life for either one.
And I give them the lesser of the 2.
Perfect. You have made just... well, you described to me what you make with a DC 20. And please mark that your other bone jewelry is a
Yeah.
25 in rating.
I hope I spelled that right. Probably didn't, but fuck yous. 25. So essentially, it's a bunch of spine fragments that are like, some are in a weird heart shape, and then others are in like triangles, and like they're all different ones all the way around. And then at the core, it's like it looks like what would end up being an arrowhead, but obviously we don't have arrows yet.
True.
So it's like the intricate triangle and wound channels that would be.
So you use
Yeah,
like
yeah.
spine column and like leather to like ring it through
Yeah.
to make this like chain or the bling, the blicky. Or something. I don't know.
Cha-ching!
That's the 20. I can't wait for you to describe to me the 25 when that comes into play. But yeah, they take this tribe and they point at you, Calc. And say, Calc.
So-
Rush turns
Yes.
around. You have duty to become man. Kill this Swift Kill, bring back proof, and you can return. Or
I will.
never come back.
I will kill. Swift kill?
Yes. If that is what they call it. When in Rome, am I right, fellas?
What is Rome?
I
know
too like
not.
to roam occasionally.
Yes, while roaming with new pack, you go by their tactics. Only shitty humans cannot adapt to their environment. And they die. We throw them on ledge.
Calc steps forward. I will be traveling with you now.
You
Completely,
not
almost
bear?
completely nude.
Yes,
Has a
you do
single
not-
band with.
boy.
And it's just Wrinklebrain looks at you. Do you want shoes?
First we make loincloth. You look
What are
cold.
shoes? When you wrap skin around foot?
Yes.
No, we need not shoes. We have shoes.
Mm.
We call them moccasins.
Yeah, but he's naked.
He gets nothing until he kills Swiftkill. No.
I must make my own clothes.
Unlucky.
Treat him
That's how
as
it
you
goes.
like. If he kills you in your sleep, though, that's on you. And with that, they'll summon the crew down to have or eat your bear meat. And treat you as not foe, which is as best as you're probably going to get from with these guys.
Well, after
You know,
we've
they'll-
all... Oh, you go. I'll
Yeah,
go.
you're
So-
good. I was just gonna be like, they're gonna love us the next time we come with like shit tons of trinkets, a backpack full of trinkets, and they're like, oh, these are all above like
Yeah.
5. We love this.
It's true. Our shaman is bitch. He sucks.
Our we had 2 shamans, but one died to Boris. Was fun time.
See, you have shit shamans too, then. He is a
Why are
good
shamans so
hunter,
bored?
but he is the worst shaman we have. By far. Ugh. And you can chat these guys up and get information if you want. I don't know how much you
Yeah,
want to
I-
interact with these guys.
I want to make good buddies with their chieftain, so I was going to offer him the second bone necklace as like a good
Oh.
faith to be bros with him. And I've thought about what is on the second bone necklace.
Okay.
So we're probably all sitting there super fat on bear meat, and like they're shooting the shit, talking about how they kill things with, I don't know, their hands. I don't know. But
Yeah. Sure.
and then you see Wavy Brain. He's like scattering between the people, and he goes up to the chief and he's like, I bring you something great. And then he's like, I was trading, but this one is for you. And on the bone necklace, it's similar in obviously the side bits. So you have the normal like spine fragments that are just different shapes and everything else. But the head pendant, because there was like a wound on the beast that had healed, it has a weird shape. And it looks kind of like a lightning bolt, and at the very top of it, it's like a swirl. So he carved the bone, so that is the core, and it comes down like a teardrop, inverted teardrop. Big brain, and it looks great.
This is
the
beautiful.
It says BFF on it.
Oh, fuck, the forest is so loud, he says.
The animals, they come.
Holy shit, who do we piss off? Run!
I will call Necklace the Song of the Wind. It is beautiful.
It is for you. Do not lose it.
I shall not. Whenever your tribe no longer wants you, you come back. Replace our shaman in ritual
will.
blood sacrifice.
See, these are my people. Why am I rolling with you?
I
Yeah.
come with. I'm me good friend.
No.
He bad at everything.
Your
too.
biceps too skinny must be 14 inches radius. Must be
Like, just
able
looks over the
to.
rock. He's like, I'm gonna lift rock now.
You start working
Me
out.
start
They're
doing
eating. They
squats,
start
yeah.
working out too. That is the stupidest gym rat experience you've ever experienced. As you just eat meat, shoot the shit, and hang out. Is there anything that Munga or Bala want to do as your shaman befriends a foreign chieftain, apparently?
I would
I
like
think-
to talk to Calc. Just say,
You approach Calc, and he just like looks at you with like a silent, almost like judging expression.
tell me about your tribe. How is it you have ability to hunt big dinosaur?
We don't get near the dinosaur. It's
How?
as simple, it's easy.
How possible?
Z javelin? No, Z
Yes.
stick? Throw stick.
A wise strategy.
Get up
Do not
close.
go.
Dinosaur, smash, or eat. Or pierce.
It must take many javelins to fell dinosaur.
But you live.
That
I
in the
see.
distance you hear Wavy Brain like, bitch!
Rush agrees. He's the barbarian of your clan, so he can go and fight like a T-Rex. But like everyone else just like supports him with javelin. A thing that all of you do see is that all 14 hunters, excluding Calc, have this strange construction that they keep on themselves. Even Rush, the chieftain, has one of these like maybe 2 to 3 foot long wooden and bone carved tools that are kind of like curved at the very top and at the very bottom, where it's like a reflecting mirror in a way. It's a very strange object that none of you have seen before, and it seems to be like uniform amongst the hunters, which is also kind of weird. Like the most uniformity that a tribe has is just like, how many spears do you guys like are carrying? Or it's like 3 javelins, 1 spear. Like that's basically like a loadout for a hunter. Maybe a javelin band if they're feeling like they want to
Spicy.
throw their arm out of their socket or something. But these guys have these weird little hook tools.
Boy, what is this tool that your tribe uses?
We use it to hunt. Throw stick far. Don't get near dinosaur. Except
You make for us.
I have not made one.
It is
No
part
wonder
of
they
ritual! Become man! Make the tool out of your first kill.
I
I'll
see.
go out with you.
Fuck.
I have no tool. Must make my own.
First, you put on loincloth. It's cold here.
Please put on loincloth.
The wind kicks up.
That's how this works.
Please, I cannot look you in eye while their legs stare at me.
We find out that the Big Tooth tribe is a shame-based society.
Oh, absolutely.
Meanwhile, the the skin piercer tribe is a fear-based society. Oh shit. Okay. Munga, did you want to have a convo with one of these skin piercer dudes?
I think Munga's just kind of hanging out and trying to like not piss anybody off. He's clearly the best artist of all time, and he's just drawing like
Oh,
these weird fucking things.
They're all
He'll be like 4 days ago saw a big spike on top of mountain, was
Oh,
killing the
yes.
shit out of spiders.
axe lizard. Yes.
Several days before that, we
Favorite
had
food, spider.
big fat horn monster sneak up on us in the middle of night
Yes.
and shit on fire. Very scary.
The 3 spearman.
Very scary. Shamans scare him off though.
Indeed, truly terrifying. Fight the stomp stomp, almost to stand still.
Wait, do they have magic in their tribe? Because their shamans are shit.
They do. Yeah. But, you know.
That's a multi-class. Don't worry about
One
it.
of the dudes, clearly the most performative, or at least the best, like, illustrator, grabs a stick from your fire and begins to etch out what a stomp looks like. And it
The
is...
Longtooth, right?
Yeah. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. The players know. But this big-ass fucking lizard that he's trying to, like, draw to scale. So, like, he takes most of the ridgeline to, like, doodle this thing. And he's like, about this big, that is what we go hunt.
Fucking scary.
Yes. Head bigger than 2 men. Jaws
But is
like
it
many
tasty, though?
dagger. Delicious.
We had
Nutritious. It eats only the best. We eat it and gain its power, and he just starts to fucking flex. Oh! That is secret.
everyone starts flexing.
Yes, everyone can flex. Our tribe made by man who solo one of these creatures in even combat. Said to be born a predator. Where does Big Tooth tribe come from? Who is your hero? Your legend?
Great ancestor also kill Longtooth in one-on-one combat. Make spear of it. Spear recently stolen by Swiftkill. Swiftkill,
That is great
Can
shame
talk.
amongst your tribe.
yes. Swiftkill also can talk. Talk much shit.
What? One of them just like breaks. Like, what? It fucking talks? What? No way!
It talk. It have face of person with sharp teeth, wing of bat, weird lion body.
We need proof of this creature. This sounds unbelievable. And then one of you stands up and's like, "You calling me a liar?" And they're like, "Oh, okay."
I got this shit again.
Many chuckles are had around as these two hunter societies intermix and mingle. You have a lot of, like, unifying points. You're a lot less Spartan in terms of, like, culture, but most of, like, the roots are there. Like, you're both from chieftains, you're both hunter-gatherers. There's not much, like... You're not as skilled, but you're also more numerous, it seems. Like, your camp is... You have, like, 4 or 5 branches of the same clan, almost. And these guys are just, like, one singular tribe of just, like, highly effective hunters. But still, like, most of their people are not hunters. They're, you know, civvies slash sub-level 1 characters. It seems like these guys are, like, probably their best fighters and hunters. So yeah, you guys get along quite well. Which may be better than what you were initially expecting.
Yep.
They will tell you one last newsworthy thing. Well, kind of, like, obviously a stomps around this fucking area, which is what they're kind of hunting. But northeast, this Purple Haze clan you must have seen. They are loud and smelly. We hear them sometimes. The wind carries their words and their dances and performances. They smell of a stink. You should be wary of them. They have swollen in undesirables of tribes who are shit, to say the least. They do not have too much pride in themselves, and they follow shamans rather than chieftains or elders.
Bala scoffs. Ha! Must be a weak tribe indeed that follows a shaman.
Indeed. But they have more shamans than we do, and our shaman is, as I said, a shitter. But that is all I know. And they will kind of just, like, hang out for the day and night. and nothing will come to fuck with you guys. Not just because there's nothing in this tile, but, you know, they have this, like, way of scaring animals from them, it seems. Like, not even a pack of mountain lions would stand up to these guys, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, you have your fuckboy with you. And now it's time to strategize as your new Big Tooth +1 clan. What is it you plan to do from here?
I guess
Does talc do good or leatherworking?
Please be a leatherworker.
I have no tools, but it's what I did in the tribe at home.
How good am you?
Oh, I should actually...
Am proficient.
Very good. Impressive, even.
Bala hands over her leatherworking kit and just says, "This is your job now."
Until you make loincloth yourself.
Yes.
You hand him the kit, and he just holds in hand, having nowhere to put it.
Oh, give excellent pouch.
You do
He
not.
gives
You
sense of accomplishment.
you have not earned excellent pouch yet. You get shitty pouch.
Oh.
Damn.
in the pouch.
Better than
is
nothing.
Like,
The night will come and go peacefully. The Skin Piercer tribe, Chieftain Rush, will give you the universal, like, bro handshake of, like, arm clasp. Shakes Bala's forearm, and says, "Good hunting. Do well not go too far west. There's say big beastie near there. And although you say yours speaks, so too did random shitter whose tribe got obliterated and eaten by Big Snake."
Oh, fuck.
We will avoid. We will return your boy as a man.
Good.
Big snakes.
Or not at all, he says. Dead-eyeing calc.
Just stares silent.
Good. We teach our kids to be antagonistic with the elders so that they become stronger. See you later, he says. And they dip out. They go home. Wherever home is.
could I use that knight to make a bone spear?
Give us a bone carving check.
I would like to fail one last bone carving check as well to make the last one.
Okay.
Not a fail.
Oh, that's a failure, I think.
Oh, fuck. Alright, here, have another one.
Oh!
Oh, we fucking did it.
You make one bone spear out of the, you know. Maybe Zeb is just way too distracted, like, suckering up to, like, rush and to, like, ensure a good impression. That gift went a long way, my mans. That was an invitation to a cooler tribe. They just switch it. You just make a new shaman immediately. Man, that tickled me. You can make your one bone spear, Munga. Are you holding on to it, or are you giving it to your barbarian?
I think I have to give it to Bala for Bala to
God.
destroy again.
Bala,
Bala's
you
too
just
strong.
wasted your crit.
I know. It's gonna be a 1 next time.
Oh, fuck, I clicked it on accident. Rip.
Here, I too shall fuck it up.
Perfect. Everyone hit it.
Can I roll some hit die? Or
Yeah.
do we get an encounter this night?
You can
Do
have a
we-
short rest, yeah.
Do we need to take a long rest? I think. How are you on spell slots? Zeb.
Hang on, he's muted.
Ah.
Talking
I'm at a
to a
range.
child.
I can use all of them, right?
My nieces came over.
Oh,
Say hi.
Oh, nice.
hi.
Oh,
Okay, I'll let you go. Go on. So what do you need me to do?
Roll hit
Do we
dice.
need to long rest? How are we on spell slots?
I still have one spell slot and one bardic inspiration.
Okay. I'm out of range. I'm out of rages. I'm happy to move on. I don't need them.
Well, you are in the borderlands of their territory. Like on the fringe, nothing's gonna really fuck with you here. If you want to spend a week and just munch through that bear, we can like fast forward.
Yeah,
It's true.
do.
Probably could. While we're in relative safety.
You
We've
will
spent 2
lose
days
Calc's
already.
respect though, which may or may not be important to you. Because
Ah,
you're
you're
like,
right.
let's go on an adventure, and then you're like, in 7 days.
I mean, we have food and water. Can we try to find like the cave bear's cave if there's one in this tile?
I think I already rolled for that. No, there's no cave in this tile that you can find. There's not even a true water source here.
Oh, I thought we were by a waterfall.
No,
You
it's
drink
just-
the bear's blood.
Yeah, that was just a map that I needed. There's no waterfall.
Do we want to move back to Boars and settle there for a while?
We could probably head northeast, northwest, maybe somewhere in there, and find different spot.
All around. All right.
Do we know where Swift-Kill's nest is?
No.
Roughly?
Way
No?
the fuck up there somewhere
Mm-hmm.
where we can't get to it.
Is this all you wanted? Don't you feel like you need more stuff, or what's the plan?
No, I was just wondering
need-
so we don't accidentally wander into it.
We need to hunt and get gear.
She is in the mountain range to your north.
Right.
So
I
she
just
can
didn't want to accidentally
terrorize everyone.
stumble into it.
It'll probably be
So long
the
as
same
we
person.
not set forest on fire. Swift kill, no kills.
I look at Zeb.
Zeb,
Such
man.
disappointment. My
Wow.
ancestor
So did
loved
you-
setting forest on fire.
It's true. So did you guys want to wait 5 days to get your stuff back, or do you want to just ball out?
I mean, we may as well while we're here, right? Nothing's.
Yeah,
we're,
while we
we're
can-
safe.
we
We've
can
got plenty
take-
of food.
Yeah.
And we've just travelled, what, half a week, if not a full week?
Mhm.
Oh no, so it'd be 2 weeks, because we took a long
Yeah.
rest. So 2 weeks to get here. I think we earned, a break before we moved back out again.
That's
Agreed.
not so bad. I think Munga will take Talc, and we'll like fuck off and like dick around in this area.
Okay.
He
Looking
can
for
teach you
shit.
how they hunt.
How much meat do you guys have? I'm gonna subtract stuff from a party that you had.
How big was that bear again?
It was
We haven't-
500 pounds.
Okay, we have a lot. We have 500 pounds of bear meat, 59 pounds of badger meat, 16 pounds of boar meat.
Okay.
Do you even have the packs to carry all that meat?
Hence the
No.
reason we're not
They
moving.
are literally carrying it on sticks. Okay, so we're gonna subtract. There were 18 of you, 17 of you in total. So 17 times 4, we'll say.
What's
So
a feast?
yeah, you guys like fucking eat. 68. So subtract 68 from your total. And then we will subtract 4 times 2. No. 4 times 7 times 2? Wait, no. Fuck, I don't know how to do math, guys. It's 8 times 7. There. 8 times 7. So another 56 on top of that, and we'll just be done with meat and eating for the week. And we won't take it day by day. Is there any craftable stuff you guys want to do during this week?
Do we need to? I could make it. How many small bones does it take to make another bone necklace?
It's
memorized
one.
the sheet.
Just
Like
one.
one per.
Mhm.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
guess I can do that 4 times.
Okay. If you want to just do those during the 4 day, night.
Did you want to do something with the cave bear skull?
Please
I
mark
made a
these.
club
Please
Oh,
mark
yeah,
these DCs as
Yep, I
well
will
for
do.
your jewelry. Very nice. 19, 17, 24, and then 15.
Okay.
These are all pretty good. You may even be able to trade these for stuff from the skin piercers. And we can
Okay, we're
actually-
doing nothing.
Yeah.
Can
What
we?
the-
Can I find some edibles?
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing, was sticking around.
This
to go
is this
find
is not
shit.
changed.
Yeah, let me go and see. Let's see this tile's hallucinogens and venoms,
What if you and
poisons.
crackhead characters?
He wants to go to it. Over the course of the week, you will find something. Definitely. You will find one use of enough drugs to get into your state, which has more or less kicked you out of your tribe. So, are we wanting to do that real quick?
We're literally waiting like 5 days. After the second day, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like it's just like in the tribe.
You're like, wow,
That's it.
I'm trying to meet these people, and they're just fucking about making jewel necklaces. Great. What's our hide condition at? Are we wanting to craft any leather or hide gear? Or are we
We have
done?
2 small hides left, and I can't make shit to save my life, so
Okay.
if Calc wants to use it, he can.
Okay.
Use
Uh,
what?
We've got 2 small hides, so you can make 2 pouches if you want.
You just give them these 2 small hides.
Make something nice.
Make
Can I
long
hold
cloth.
out necklaces that
Please.
look like fucking bling?
Let's see
Licky.
if that happens before or after he goes on his binge.
Fantastic.
1 is before. Okay.
All right, we're going to do that later then. Let us go. You are going to find a poisonous snake in these mountains. While you are being escorted / bonded with Munga, the other spear fighter of this new group you're a part of. You will find a snake, soy dive for it, bonk its head over it, and begin to drink the venom in front of him. You will literally, squirt the venom into your mouth and into your bloodstream, and immediately begin to have a seizure, and the snake will be like, what the fuck? And just start fucking serpenting into the river. Calc, alright, can you give me a constitution saving throw, as you
I
are
laugh if he died.
poisoned?
Sure, do you also want me to put the background in chat?
Yeah, you can, if you want.
There it is. Okay, here's my con save.
Okay.
Bad trip, bad trip.
Please be a 4.
Gonna roll my thing in secret here.
I explore all the forest. I know these lands well. Any forest I know how to get through, know how to find what we need.
Calc,
Those
what
are
is your
this.
greatest fear? As John rolls a 4.
Yes.
Having all of the men of the soldiers and warriors of the tribe finally have enough of
Alright.
Calic's shit, and they turn on him.
You dream of all the strong people of your tribe hunting you down like an animal through the forest. You turn into this weird dimorphic human and just change shape into more and more animalistic behavior. At one point you become a screeching boar. As javelin hits you in the side, you feel such a hot pain in your guts. Undoubtedly the venom just racking your insides as you begin to just seize up. Munga, you just watch this happen. Is there anything you want to do to help your boy? Or are you just watching?
Munga moves him closer to the water and then puts his hand in the cold water.
Nice. Alright. It's a good thing he doesn't have much clothing on, as Calc pisses, shits, and vomits all over himself, almost with enough force to levitate for just a little while. Being hunted like an animal, you don't necessarily suffer ego death, but this was not what you were hoping to see. The
Things are
snake,
only getting worse.
yeah, he's more or less just not going to long rest. He didn't need it anyway, but he just hangs out for the rest of the week and internalizes his vision and the horrible bodily pain he has just endured.
They don't want me.
He's just a crying mess. Any other crafting on that high note?
Not today.
Any
What
more
can I
bone?
make out of flat bone?
Tools mostly.
Can I make another leatherworking kit? Because we have one extra knife. Can I finish the kit off?
You want to make a leatherworker kit? You already have 2.
Do we?
I
thought we
think
needed
so.
one.
Yes,
Oh,
you
in that
grabbed
case.
the one off of.
Yeah, you're good
Can
on
I-
those.
So is it a whole rib? Is that what you're trying to tell me? A whole rib, curved rib bone?
What is it? A flat bone?
A sharp bone is what ribs are like broken off and sharpened into.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking like trying to make like the sickle style of blade head, but if it's a flat, I don't think that would be it, would it?
A flat, you can make a digging tool, like a shovel. You can make a dagger. Yeah, you don't know about axes yet, but one day when you do.
Did his tribe have axes? I look
Yeah.
at him and I'm like, do you
What?
have things for cutting trees?
No. These aren't like
What?
logging axes. These are like, well, they're like snap a branch and dig through earth and be just,
Yeah, push tree over.
yeah.
Why cut tree? We pick up branch.
I
Use
help
branch
you.
instead.
You make a dagger. I like hold up all of these fucked up daggers that I've been trying to make in secret, and I'm like, maybe made accident or 5.
I just look at him, I'm like, and then I like start doing it and get out the stone and start
Yeah.
fucking sharpening this bone. Here we go. Dagger
One of
roll.
these days, these flat bone, if you get 4 flat bones, you can make a bone helmet.
Oh, sick!
Yeah.
We could have
Which
made it from the
absorbs-
school. Yeah, you did
Absorbs
it.
No, I did it.
You make
Hold on.
a tool.
I think we could have made it from the skull of the cave bear.
Bone dagger, another one.
No, they aren't like the full skull. That's like decoration, but like what a bone helmet actually is like a bunch of small flat plates that are like woven together around like a leather, almost conal hat. These things are real, like in real life, which is what I'm basing most of this stuff off. Like sometimes they're made out of tusks, like boar tusk helmets you can find in like the Mycenaean tribes and like Proto-Greek culture. That's what the bone helmet is.
Nice.
Yeah. It would
All
be
right,
cool
Zeb,
wearing
you
a
have
skull
2
there.
finesse weapons now. Good luck.
I mean, that made no difference to me at all. I should
You
just
can
stick with
throw
strength.
daggers now.
Just throw them.
Hell yeah.
Dex
Ah.
weapon. Ooh.
True.
Do you need
Okay.
a dagger?
The week passes if you guys
You
are
asked
fine.
me.
Or we could try to do some trading if
Sure.
you really want.
I mean, we can. What
let's
do
go
they
see what
has?
these guys
What
got.
wares you has for necklaces?
Your
See
necklaces.
my wares.
Your necklaces are pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're really good.
Lowest one's a 15, highest one's a 24.
Alright, let's go look at what they have in terms of leather. Because they don't want to trade bone for bone, because it's kind of like, Like, we already
Yeah,
have
They
enough
got the
bone.
bigger
guys-
bone.
Yeah,
You guys have hide? Huh?
they do have hides. They have, like, they can potentially make hide armor. They can make, well, really, they can make whatever the fuck. They could even make clothing and just do, like, trade good for trade good kind of thing. Or are you looking for, like, a specific kind of tool? Because they're not going to
Do
give
they
you
have
the
a-
dinosaur stuff, no matter what kind of bone
No.
shit you give them, because that's, like, their thing.
I will trade for a backpack.
Yeah, we
We
could use
could use
packs.
a back. Yeah, we could definitely use a backpack.
Pack.
A pack is like 2 medium hides, I think.
Yeah, they have more hides than... they can also just go out and hunt for these hides, too, over this week. Yeah. They will take your 24, 19, and 17 bone jewelry for a pack.
Hell yeah.
Is that fair for you?
I feel like that's fair, because they were made out of the shittiest little bones that I could find, and they're not
Yeah.
as pretty as the one I gave to the chieftain.
It's true. They don't really care for the 15 one, the jewelry. If only you had made fork or spoon, then we'd be truly enthralled.
What is
yes.
fork
It
Tuning
is,
spoon.
and spoon? I want to steal that knowledge. Explain.
you know what small wares are. They don't have to just be jewelry or like decoration. They could be like cooking implements.
Oh, well, I'm totally going to start making that shit.
Yeah.
That shit's better. Because here we are using sticks and shit. I could be using fucking forks.
True. Eating off bone or stick sometimes fuck with teeth. Better to eat off tool. And they start looking like a weird bone spoon made out of like a round bone.
Oh,
This
that's
is
I'm
what
doing
we
now.
call
I'm gonna have a
ladle.
backpack full.
Ladle bone. We split big bone in half and have 2 ladles. Oh, drink marrow too. Extra taste.
Ooh.
That'd make you strong, boy.
We melt fat in bone like bong water. Okay, we're done.
Whoa.
You can have a pack. Please add it to your character sheet. It is notoriously not a backpack. It holds 1 cubic foot, 30 pound a thing, and
I'll
when
wear it.
the weight surpasses it, the backpack / pack explodes, and you cannot
Well,
carry
that's
more.
fucking shit. I feel ripped off.
Hey,
I mean,
it's
you
more
can fit a
stuff.
lot of shit in there.
Yeah, it's 30 pounds of stuff.
Oh.
What's the pound of a small hide and medium hide? So just so I have those numbers down myself.
I think a medium hide was 20 and a small was 5.
That sounds about right.
I didn't
All right.
actually add it to the new tool section, and I'm kind of regretting that now, but I was in a fever dream that week. Alright, we've done enough management of your party sheet. Let's go.
move out.
Let's move. Where are we going?
That's good.
No longer
Yeah,
sulking.
I think north. I think we should go and check out this other tribe in the mountains, even though we were warned off of them.
Why go there?
Yeah, I don't want to go to the poisonous mists.
Yeah,
Don't
but
go
we need
to the
some.
mist.
We need,
I think we need to hunt and try to make like armor and more weapons before we hunt down Swiftkill.
well, we can still move north, right? He told us to
Oh
avoid
yeah,
going
definitely.
west. So we can either continue east, which is further into
Giant
Fuck.
snake that
his
way.
territory. Yeah, and poisonous mist that way.
You don't want to fight a T-Rex? Go south?
Absolutely not.
I would love to go hunting with them. I mean, they would happily take me, but
No, they
I'm part of
wouldn't.
the campaign.
They'll take you
Never
into
really
the
played
tribe.
Showdown.
They're not going to take you hunting. That's insane.
Well, I am insane.
True. Yeah.
I'm the intelligent one of people.
Maybe you could follow them in secret. Cal, go ahead and give me a history or nature check.
Is this in regards to the localized terrain,
Yeah.
specifically forest? Then
Uh,
I do
no.
it at advantage. No.
It's about the wildlife in it, so I guess yes? Yeah, just do it at advantage. Fuck it. You're part of the big baller tribe.
History or nature?
Yep. You choose. Nice.
7.
Yay.
Yes.
Your best one was his +0. I love it. We're way too busy chasing the bugs and the weird poisonous shit around you to, truly know about your surroundings. But what you do know is that far to the south, a couple, I want to say, almost 100 miles, there is a big lake where some cool shit is. You all have always heard tales of some of your hunters going south across the plains to get to this river, or not river, this big body of water where all sorts of dinosaurs and fucking beasts can be found, intermingling and throwing down with each other.
Actually, Bala, I think we should head east and explore in this direction.
Which direction? Do it again.
Towards another mountain
Just
range.
dead east. Yeah, well, we like love mountains.
True.
Is that further into Skin Piercer territory?
Yes.
Like, is that this all their land? I don't
Kinda.
really want to overstay our welcome in their territory.
I think they didn't tell us we weren't welcome. They just said to be careful of the giant stomp. So I feel like if we go here and then we start heading like northeast, they'll be fine. They'll be like, whatever. These idiots keep trading with us. We love them. They're so weak and delicate.
They're
Unless we want to go
huge, like
south and
animals.
check out this lake.
I don't tell you about the lake.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Then we go east and then north.
Okay. Mr. Underground, do you have anything to help you travel through forests or mountains?
Yeah.
You are a ranger, are you not?
My party does
Holy
not
shit.
get affected by difficult terrain.
Oh, that means
Ooh.
we're moving at normal speed, which is 4 hexes. Thank goodness.
Even when we're engaged in another activity while traveling, you remain alert to danger.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
that's
foraging,
like,
navigating, or tracking. All
Yeah.
that shit.
I don't care. It's you've
How much-
already had that.
How much of this bear meat can we bring with us?
As much as you can physically carry, in terms of poundage.
You know, say
have
we
a-
carry. We have a pack for 30 pounds,
I'll fill the
So
pack with
maybe,
meat
like-
and carry everything in my pockets.
like 130 pounds.
What's
maybe?
a pocket? You mean a pouch?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I
pouch.
can carry
and my
78
hands.
pounds.
Can you carry that in your hands?
Oh, my
Oh.
hands. Doubt it.
Yeah. I think we could do like 130 pounds and we'll be fine. That's a fuck ton of meat still.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it on my character sheet.
Okay. Do you have the backpack now?
I can take it if Zeb Wavy Brain
Yeah,
wants to hand
you
it
can.
over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it. I'll
You
put it on
bundle
my
a bunch
sheet
of meat.
still.
You get sticks and like jab meat on your spears to hold on your hands. I need you to go down to 1 weapon and 1 weapon only, though,
Okay.
because you're using your hands to hold this like basically just fucking massive kebab of bear meat.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
fine.
god. Can we invent kebabs?
One of the like good things
Eat
about hunting
onions.
small animals, like and eating small animals, is that you can carry them by just impaling parts of their body through like the ligaments, and then just travel with them. But you've already eaten your badger meat, and you're down to bear meat right now, which is not the best fun. But let's start moving. Let's start rolling some dice and seeing what we find. So we are moving just east and then north, like up a mountain.
Yeah.
You want
Okay.
to do like skirting around so
Hey,
that way we can
who's
keep the...
who's stealing the token?
Not me, because this is my arrow.
I don't.
Yeah, I
My
move
hands
your
on the
token.
keyboard.
I don't.
accidentally did.
that.
No, you're fine. Okay, we're not going up the mountain then. We're sticking to the forest.
Yeah, so that way we can move fairly fast.
I'm good with the mountains, or the forest, not the mountains.
Alright, roll that.
Calc says.
Nothing in the first tile. Nothing at all. The second tile you move through must have just been like overhunted to the point where there's like no animals within like a 5-mile radius of you. The third tile, still like just random game and wildlife, but you don't care about like, you're not hunting for food at this point, you're hunting for fur. And the last tile you end in... Forest tiles, yeah, 70. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
Another cave bear.
Unironically
3 cave
on
bear.
this list. Unironically a cave bear. Let's see what it's doing. They are predators. They're looking to...
Looking to fuck.
No, they're looking for food. That's what they're looking for.
Does it want
They
some
as in
bear meat?
plural.
They are pack animals, so let's see how many there are. Ooh, 2.
Cave bears are pack animals?
Yes.
Fuck
In this world, they are.
We're fucking out of this bitch.
Yeah, they don't need to worry about hibernation, so right now they're just roaming in packs. They don't have a reason to be solitary just yet, when food is overabundant at this point of the world. Okay. Let us get some perception checks from you four. You're
I double my proficiency in perception, because it's my favorite terrain, so 22.
Nice.
Is that how that
That's
works?
just 14.
Yes.
Can you...
Otherwise, I already did. It's natural forest, natural explorer forest.
Oh, fuck. What a paragraph is that?
Like the
When you make
first
an
one,
intelligence
second
or
block.
wisdom check related
His
to your
his
favorite
proficiency gets doubled.
When did they... Wow.
It's
Yeah.
been like that.
That's so... I've never seen it used. That's how few people play Rangers. Oh my god.
I played one last character.
Yeah, but you
Man,
didn't
you just
do
said,
natural...
nah, you live in the mountains. Don't worry about the forest. And I was
Yeah.
like, but I picked
True.
forest. And you
True.
were like, mountains. Only mountains.
You should have
We were-
picked mountains, you scrub. That's... You should have
Yeah, we were
psychically
like-
read my dice.
Our mission was to get the pregnant woman into a fucking cave, so we went to find a cave.
Done.
We should have
In
just
the
checked
mountains.
into making woodworking and then
True.
fucking made houses.
You should have been
We
herbalist.
cheated and went from
Yeah.
level 1 to level 3.
Alright, these are important rolls.
Mine was just a 14, not a 20.
Cool. They are not the most stealthy of beasts. You will hear them coming, but they have smelled you, they have detected you, and as you begin to hear the crunching of leaves, maybe 500 feet away at the moment, no, they have soft paw pads, maybe like 100 feet away. We're going to take our second break here, and potentially get ready for combat. So, we'll be right back, everybody.